Mike Barrell from Telcoprofessionals. I'm here with Chun-ling Woon, and we're in London, in Cumberland Hotel, at the OSS BSS conference run by Light Reading. Thanks a lot for taking some time.
Thank you, Mike. It's always good to be in London and to be participating in Light Reading. We call it the inaugural conference on OSS as they move on to describe what the next transformation of OSS 2.0 would look like. Okay,
and we've just talked a lot about, you've been with Conceptwave since its beginning.
Yes, I have.
Since zero revenue, since growth now over 8 years, and you're at a point where the company really has a very good critical mass. You started doing the business development globally, and now you're doing products and product development and marketing. Can you tell us a little bit about where Conceptwave is at the moment?
Yeah, we are quite fortunate. We started our operation in 2001 when the market was low, and we had the fortunate time to really build the technology that is now manifested over a number of years, over more than 25 clients right now in production, and we've certainly learned in production what we have to do to put into the core product. So I would surmise to say that in order management, order decom, order orchestration, high volume, high performance environment for tier 1 carriers, we are the de facto market leader. As of several years ago, we started building our assets around the product catalog and the management of product catalog. Why is that important is that we discovered that orchestrating orders is not the end all be all. Yes, you're making it faster for and more cost effective for operators to realize their orders to fulfillment. But the problem that needs to be solved is really what can you offer to your constituents, your customers? What can the network manifest itself in capabilities or assets, and how do you bridge that together? You do that through a consolidated, federated means of a product catalog, and letting the product catalog drive the ordering.
Wow, okay. And you've just been on stage at this conference in a debate, which is a radical overhaul of OSS BSS is not required to achieve Telco 2.0 objectives, right?
Right.
Up against Amdocs, in fact.
Right.
Now, I can't say it was that much of a debate, but certainly the points were bloody clear.
We take different opposing views. The billers or the CRM vendors would project and purport that if you have product catalogs in our view, we can make that offer available. But the environment in the operator is not that simple. It's not one catalog. It's multiple catalogs. And how do you coexist with a magnitude of dozens of catalogs out there? Certainly, my competitor would attest that if you have it totally integrated, you have solved a lot of the integration issues. And that's fair. But no operator can totally replace all their OSS. So the operators that has been successful with us are thinking different. They are rationalizing. Let's have billing do what billing is best at. Let's have CRM do what CRM is best at. Let's take the component of product catalog and order management out of those systems and relegate it into a best of capability approach. And that's where we play really well, especially when we can realize business benefits in weeks rather than months.
Okay, now you've grown with really minimal VC involvement. Yeah, we've had some discussion on this.
Right.
A little bit of money up front, and the rest of the time you've been able to grow the business profitably, which has obviously given you a lot of flexibility. But one of the keys I've understood to doing that has been the fantastic network of partners you have and resellers. I mean, why, one of them's Telcordia, why would a company like Telcordia have gone with Conceptwave when you were small and unproven? What did you do to get those guys on board?
Clearly it's technology, right? And we realized very early on in our first 2 years of existence in 2001 and 2002, let's not build to customer, let's not chase the customer. All right, let's start chasing the market. What is the market demand, and how do we satisfy the market demand? And what's very clear to us is that the network layer would evolve. Things will get simplified, but the ordering layer is going to be more complicated. It's going to be more complex, and you need sophistication in the ordering layer. So very quickly, we set on to build infrastructure for business process management, for workflow management, for and an interface engine that is adaptable to any environment. And that's where Telcordia saw us as the capability to replace two of their legacy products deployed in US or North American RBOCs. We've been tested then. We cut our teeth in a very large implementation in North America. We had to interface with 57 different discrete legacy interfaces, and hence we know how to do this.
You've got some really big accounts now.
Yes, we do.
Videotron's a very interesting story.
But Videotron is our quad play account. It's truly an instance that we are fulfilling the promise of product catalogs, driving ordering. Swisscom is a big account. We are replacing many ordering systems in Swisscom and will become the de facto horizontal order orchestration engine in Swisscom. Portugal Telecom is using us on the fixed network side and will use us to mobile services and next gen services. Comcast is big. Time Warner is big. Today we touch more than 80% of all MSO subscriber orders. You really need configurable products that you could fabricate it as a purpose-built application for the particular operator. You need flexible metadata. There you got me out of it. I was going to say I'm not going to talk about metadata.
Word, yeah.
Right. So being metadata driven is quite elegant. What it means to us is that we don't have to change existing systems. We extract information, data from existing system for the purpose of order fulfillment, for the purpose of product creation. And that's where
I understood listening to the Vodafone architect chap talking today at the conference that for him metadata was in fact a fundamental building block of an architecture going forward. If it hasn't got metadata as the concept to develop the system, it probably won't work in 2.0 environment.
Absolutely true. I think we've gone away from rationalizing transformation, OSS transformation, as Big Bang. Too hard, too difficult, too complex, affects not only technologies but also affects organization. So we got to be insular to that. Metadata approaches allow us to be insular to existing OSS assets, yet leveraging the investment that operators have put in it.
Okay, well look, that's a really interesting summary, I think, of the enormous move forward Conceptwave's made now and its position in the market. Thanks very much for taking the time.
Thank you, Mike. It's been a pleasure.